Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. I'm here to talk about Money in the Bank from tonight, and I'm disappointed, man. I thought this show was mid. I was expecting a lot better, and it's not because of the matches. I thought the matches were good. It's just some of them they didn't get the right winners. What disappointed. And what's the point of a men's Money in the Bank anymore, man? Austin Theory cashes in on the U.S. title, loses. Drew McIntyre cashes in and loses. Obviously, he's not going to cash in and win to further the Drew McIntyre story, but the briefcase doesn't need that. And people say, oh, it furthers the story, then why have a men's Money in the Bank? Just do Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest again. CM Punk maybe screws him over again. Simple as that. Like, and I get nobody's going to cash in and take the title from Cody or Gunther, but still, man, it's like, don't have men's Money in the Bank at this point. Just have the women's. And then the ref botch during the Seth Rollins Damian Priest match. Man, what a disaster, man. We need to have a conversation about Paul Levesque. Paul Triple H Levesque. This is probably the worst premium live event that he's had. And you know how the wrestling news I was talking about, he said there will be a few surprises. We got one surprise. John Cena. It was already leaked by Fightful that he was literally spotted there, man. And you didn't even get a Finn Balor interfering. What are we gonna get? We get more months of Finn side-eyeing Priest and backstage segments? That doesn't excite me, man. Like, come on. And I'm not saying he'll become Vince McMahon. Nothing will be worse than him the last few years. He was in creative control. But sometimes Triple H, man, he gets a free pass. And yeah, the long-term booking, yes, I like it for the Bloodline stories. I think it'll be a big payoff. Roman returns at SummerSlam, but Solo and Cody, I'm sorry, it just doesn't interest me, man. Solo really didn't get much heat besides fuck you Solo, other than that. And the way you want Roman chance was basically an FU to Solo. That's SummerSlam, man. I don't know. Damian Priest, Gunther, Cody, Solo. I don't know about that card, man. That doesn't really excite me. I'll watch SummerSlam, obviously, and recap it for you guys, but I'm only going to watch Cody and Solo as background noise until the end when the Tribal Chief returns. And I wasn't expecting Roman to return tonight. I was expecting at least Jimmy Uso. Like, I don't know. But WWE does give us good storytelling. It's just the matches, man. The matches were good. It's just the results of some of them. If you were gonna just give somebody else the briefcase, man. It's not like they have to cash in immediately. Give it to like Carmelo Hayes or something, man. Like, that's what frustrates me. Oh my lord! And then you have who botched a low blow? Somebody botched a low blow in the main event. That should be an instant release. How the hell do you miss a low blow? Like, just underwhelming, man. Underwhelming. And I thought the match was decent. And obviously the right team won because the Bloodline needs to get a big win to be taken serious. But I'm just glad this event was over. I'm looking forward to SummerSlam when Roman returns because that's the only thing that's going to save this damn Bloodline story at this point. I thought the women stole the show. And I thought the John Cena segment was great as well. That's the only two things I really enjoyed tonight, was the women's Money in the Bank and the John Cena segment. But just underwhelmed. Just all the talk of those surprises, and we got one fucking surprise. It's a tactic to get more viewers at this point, but don't hype it up if it's not going to happen. But then we got the The only guy for that group that I thought looked good in this match was Jacob Fatu. He's gonna be a fucking star, man. Jacob Fatu's gonna be the star of the group. He's gonna be a star. He's going to be a star. Really good in the ring, and he just has that aura. And I'm gonna say this is probably the weakest pay-per-view since SummerSlam of 2023 or Fastlane, to me. That's just my opinion, though. All I'm saying is the matches were I thought were decent to amazing, but the decisions, that's my only problem with Triple H. Like, yeah, the matches are great, but they're not good endings. Man, like, I like long-term booking, but come on. Yeah, I'm gonna give my overall rating out of this show. I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Just underwhelmed. I thought the women stole the show. Yeah, you had a few botches. Zoe Stark. The actual wrestling was good. That's why I'm giving it a 5 out of 10, because I thought the actual wrestling was good. It's just the decisions and kind of the surprises not really there besides Cena. But I thought the women were great, and I thought Tiffany Stratton was the right call. Would have liked to see Chelsea Green win, but I thought Tiffany Thomas was the right call. And she probably have a pink briefcase. I'd give it a 5. Maybe that's being generous. But the men's briefcase was wasted. And this is probably the lowest rating I've given a premium live event under Triple H. The women's ladder was the highlight. There were so many good spots in that match, and that really made this show a 5, at least a 5. And I'm not mad because the people I wanted to win didn't win. But the pay-per-view was honestly boring, and some of the botches made it worse. And just the finishes. And Sammy beating Braun Breaker clean? At least have it a DQ or something. Like, come on. Like, Braun legit beats up Sammy the whole match, and then, oh, Blue Thunderbomb, Blue Kick, got match over. Like, that was underwhelming. I thought the match was good, but Braun Breaker should have been given the IC reign. But I'm just saying the briefcase is wasted. I mean, yeah, they're telling a story with Drew and Punk. Cool. I love both of them. But we don't need the Money in the Bank briefcase to do that. Give us somebody else. I mean, the briefcase does get in the way sometimes. I get it. But if you're gonna just have them cash in this, like literally an hour later, don't give them just... Oh, fucking company, man. Priest Rollins was solved until the stupid botch by the ref. I don't know if Priest was legit knocked out, but why did he go 1, 2? He's gonna count 3 and then stops. Like, was Drew's music supposed to hit before that? Like, that was a botch. The hype did not match the results. Just so many head scratching decisions to me. But yeah, we'll go over the matches. That's my, I guess, rant. I'm just kind of disappointed, overwhelmed. But I'm just gonna say, Seth Rollins and Damian Priest should have main evented. This shouldn't have been the main event if something was gonna happen. This shouldn't have been the main event. I mean, if something wasn't going to happen. That's just my opinion, though. But Drew McIntyre was going freaking crazy on the post show. But yeah, I mean, at least we're gonna get Seth and Punk and Priest go, and at least we're gonna get Seth and Punk out of this. So I guess, and then we'll have a Punk McIntyre feud sometime for that. But yeah. Let's go over the card now. Enough wasting your time here, me just yapping. If you don't agree, whatever. Drew McIntyre wins the men's Money in the Bank. Honestly, thought it was solid. Solid way to kick off the show. There were some good spots, especially with Chad Gable and Andrade, excuse me. Those two were the stars of the match to me, man. Like, they delivered great spots. But ultimately, Drew McIntyre gets the win. It was kind of expected, but still. There was no interferences. I was expecting some. But yeah, then, a good match for the IC title. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. Sami Zayn ends up getting the win. I didn't expect that. Definitely didn't expect him to beat him clean. And he joins Ilya's the only two people to beat him clean. But I still think Braun Breaker's going to Braun Breaker's going to win the title. Or it's going to be, could be Sheamus, Chad Gable. But I don't know. But I know he just got to WWE, but I guess he can say, oh, we got too confident, which is what cost him the belt, but Sami Zayn, he's just a mid-carder at this point, man. I hate to say it, I love Sami Zayn, but he's a mid-carder. He's going to be a mid-carder the rest of his career. And yeah, you can say wrestling fans not being patient. The booking was just awful tonight. And that's one of the only times I've criticized Paul Levesque. And then John Cena appears and he comes out, holds a towel that says, "The last time is now." So we're gonna get one more run. Basically, the last dance here. And he basically said he was retiring at next year's WrestleMania. And I thought I was ready for this, but I'm not, man. Who's he gonna face at WrestleMania? Who knows? You could have Cena and Orton one more time, but it has to be. You can make a good case for AJ Styles as well. He had some really matches with AJ Styles. I think your AJ Styles and Randy Orton will be his last match. But honestly, fuck putting anybody over. John Cena should win his last match. He's put over everyone over the last few years. He needs one final win to go out. Honestly, I think he should take number 17. That title. And then Damian Priest retains over Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre in a triple threat after Drew cashed in. But Seth Rollins, he looked pissed at CM Punk, so we're gonna get that feud soon. Match was solid. But Priest got the win, but that ref botch, I don't know what that was about. Like, I don't know. Maybe Drew's music was supposed to hit, and maybe it's what caused it. I don't know. You had the women's Money in the Bank. I thought it started off sloppy, but the way they recovered and did the craziest of spots one after another was insane. Like, I felt like everybody done good. Basically, the producer was like, probably said, go crazy, and they did. They all took some big bumps. Like, Lyra did. Zoe Stark took some of the bumps she took. Look, on Raw, after the Raw review, you know, I was upset Dakota Kai didn't get in Money in the Bank. I said Zoe Stark's a great wrestler. She took some pretty big fucking bumps. I'm just glad they didn't LA Knight 2023 Tiffany. I'm glad she actually won it. I mean, yeah, Chelsea Green could have won, but Tiffany has more years left, so they still made the right choice. And then the 6-man tag, the Bloodline defeat Randy, KO, and Cody. Solo pin Cody, so there's your main event for SummerSlam. Here's my live reaction. I'm literally just going to have that as background noise until that match at SummerSlam until Roman returns, because I really don't have any interest in seeing Solo Sikoa in the main event. Sorry, man. I don't. But yeah, honestly, 5 out of 10, like I've said. I thought it was just underwhelming when Triple H said there could have been a few surprises. Besides Trish, which we already knew about, so that's not a surprise. Cena was really the only legit surprise, and just some of the results tonight. So, But yeah, leave your thoughts. Maybe that's just my opinion. But if you have a different opinion, that's fine. If you thought it was good, I'm not gonna argue with you. Because I can see why people would say it was a good show. But I was just kind of underwhelmed. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, act like peace and leave your thoughts in the comments below.